Hey, it's Razor Wong here, back with another video tutorial, and today I'm basically going to pick up where we left off on the last video regarding domains. If you haven't watched the first video, I suggest you go ahead and watch that one first, because this basically ties into that initial video where we talked about forwarding a domain names and forwarding a domain and masking. And so today is basically the next step. Once you have a domain name, or you know how to set one up, if you want to build like a central hub, build your own web presence, you're going to need to host that particular domain, or you can set up another domain and host it. So those are two different things. And if you're not familiar with it, a domain name is basically, the URL. And a better analogy would be, just think of a domain name as your address in your house, right? And then think of the hosting as the lot that your your house is going to be on. So if you want a web presence, if you want to build your own central hub, then you're going to need both. And yesterday we just covered domains, basically, setting up a capture page, forwarding an affiliate URL link to that particular domain. So again, now today we're going to go a step ahead, and basically we're going to go ahead and host that particular domain. And as you can see, I'm on the GoDaddy site right now, and I also have a hostgator site. And the reason for that is I purchased my domains through GoDaddy, and I purchased my hosting through hostgator. So I mean, you can purchase a domain name from hostgator. However, um, uh, HostGator basically outsources their domain name. So if you were to have problems regarding your domain and you were to call customer service, it's going to take a while before you actually get the problem resolved. Whereas if you get your domain name through GoDaddy, it's basically set up through them. So, and their customer service is great. And so once you get a hold of them, they'll get back to you really, really quickly. So that's why I recommend to get your domain set up through GoDaddy and your hosting set up through HostGator. So with that being said, if you don't have hosting set up yet, just go ahead and I should have I should have a link here to just go straight to the GoDaddy. I mean, a HostGator site. I mean, as well as GoDaddy. So um, once you are in there, what you're gonna want to do is what you're gonna want to do is just go to web hosting, and what you're going to want to select is the baby plan. Now that's gonna allow for unlimited domains, which is what you want. So, and if you sign up for a year, it's basically $7.96 a month. Now it'd be $6.36 a month if you were to set something up for 3 years. The choice is yours. I usually go for a year, and so once you do that, just hit order now, and then it should just go to the sales page where you just fill out all your information. I mean, for me, I'm actually paying about $9.95 a month for my monthly cost, but I guess they're having a special right now where it's 20% off as I'm doing this video. So hopefully they have this on for a while. So as you can see here, you just fill out the blanks, enter in your domain name here. Actually, what you're gonna want to do is just hit I already own this domain. Um, and again, the domain name, that's something we had gone over through the first video. And if you wanted to go ahead and set up another domain name, then go ahead and set that up first. That's supposed to be done first, and then you're gonna want to go here and type in that domain name in here, and then just the usual, set up a username, a PIN number, and then all your billing information down here. And so go ahead and get that done, and I'll go ahead and pause the video. And once we get back here, I'll be logged into my HostGator account. Okay, let me just go ahead and log in to my hostgator account. And once I get logged in, it's gonna look a little bit overwhelming because they just have a ton of things on here. But just keep in mind that you don't have to know everything that they have on here. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff. But again, what we're basically just gonna go over is under the domains right here. All right. So you know what? Let me go back to my let me get into my GoDaddy account, and let me show you the domains that I have available, or that I'm using right now. I actually only have, I believe, just 3 at the time of making this video, and one of them, there's 2 of them that I already have that is hosted on HostGator, and one of them, which is this one right here, the xpizzaboy.com. This one is just the video I went over, which we did the masking. We forwarded that domain and masked that affiliate URL. So as you can see here on the drop down menus, there's set name servers, forward domains, right? And yesterday we just did a forward domain for that. And let me just click on here so you can see what the name servers are. I mean, this is basically telling you that this is where this particular domain lives. So this domain lives in GoDaddy. So it doesn't have anything to do with HostGator, for the simple fact that we are just forwarding or using this domain to forward my affiliate URL link to. So this is basically the default name server. Now if you want to change it, you basically just go to custom and you fill out the information, add name server, and you fill out the information. And let me just go back to name servers over here. I mean, if you go down here, you can see where is it at? It will say it, and here's the name servers. So this is the name server for HostGator. So in order for the domain name to be transferred over to HostGator, this setting has to be set up in GoDaddy. So let's go back to GoDaddy and go to the drop down. So again, we're going to go back to set and name servers, right? And as you can already see, the this domain is already pointing to the HostGator name server. Right here, these 2 numbers here are basically the name servers for HostGator. So again, so this particular domain is basically set inside of HostGator now. So I already have it set up, but so I'm not going to set it up again, obviously. I just wanted to show you guys so you guys have an idea of where to click and what to do. So again, if I hadn't had set it up yet, what I would want to do is just go to add name server, and then these would come out blank, and then I would have to type this information in here, and then I would hit save, and it would probably take about I mean, sometimes it says, I believe it says up to 24 hours, but sometimes it can be as quick as 10 minutes. So once that's done, then I would go to HostGator. I would go back to HostGator and say the 10 minutes has gone by already. And what I'd want to do is I would have to go to add on domains. And the domain that we're going to be adding on is going to be the myonlinebusinessworld.com. myonlinebusinessworld.com. So that's the information I would have to type in here, myonlinebusinessworld.com. Right? And then all this other information will pop up here, and I'm going to have to set up a password for it, which will have to be typed in here. just in case I need to log back into this particular domain and make any type of adjustments. So after I do that, I would hit add domain. Once I hit add domain, I'd have to wait maybe another 15 minutes or so. Once I would be able to do anything with it. But as you can see here, I already have my online business world set up under my HostGator. So I already have a site set up for this, which is basically a capture page where I capture emails. And it's a capture page that I basically had built myself through using optimized press. And that will be another video where I show you how to make your own capture pages where you can customize it to you. If you want to have a video capture page, or if you just want to have a capture page that's all text, that would be on another video. And so once this is set up, right? Once you have your domain set up in HostGator, you can start building upon that domain. And let me just show you what the capture page already looks like. So this is the capture page that I built, and as you can see, it says myonlinebusinessworld.com, and I can basically customize this. I can change anything on here. This is the video capture page. Obviously I don't have the video in here yet, but it's pretty much set up. Once somebody enters their email information here, it just goes to my autoresponder. And the autoresponder is basically where you collect all your emails, where you build your list, and that's also going to be on another video tutorial as well regarding autoresponders. So again, this is my capture page, and so those are the essentials right there. What we just had gone through, those would be the essentials of getting your online web presence set up, having to set up a domain, and having that domain hosted onto HostGator. And so once that's all built, then you can basically set up your autoresponders. So again, those would be the essentials. Getting your central hub set up and getting a system where it allows you to capture emails, which is an autoresponder. So those are basically the things that you need to set up your online web presence. And so going through these video tutorials, you're going to gain a better understanding of that. And another thing that I did want to go over is setting up a redirect. Now a redirect is basically similar to forwarding. I have one of my domains set up on a redirect where this particular domain forwards to one of my capture pages, which is the Pizza Boy millionaire capture page. So it's similar to the forwarding. Well, basically it is forwarding. We're forwarding this. Let me pull up the affiliate URL here. So again, we're forwarding this particular affiliate URL to this domain. Put in the HTTP. So somebody can just type this in and it's going to go to this particular domain. However, HostGator does not have masking. They do not mask domains. So if you were to type this domain in, it'll forward to the Pizza Boy Millionaire. Actually, let me just show you the franchise. See, it goes Easy Money franchise, but the affiliate URL link pops up again. So it doesn't keep the Easy Money franchise domain there. So when I first started, I didn't know that I couldn't mask the domain. So I basically got my domain and my hosting directly through HostGator. So I mean, you don't know what you don't know. So you live and you learn. So I mean, I got it redirected, which was pretty cool. But at the same time, I thought about it after a while. I was like, I would rather have my domain masked. I'd rather have this show up. I'd rather have it just look clean and have my, the domain name that I purchased to show up there. So again, through GoDaddy, I was able to do that. If you go back to my first video, you will see how I was able to forward and mask my domain. But today we just covered on how to set up your domain onto a hosting. So I hope this provided you with some value. I hope you were able to follow along with it. If not, you can always, of course, watch the video again and pause it at your convenience. And I'll see you guys on the next video, alright? Peace.